Good afternoon, class. Today we're going to be talking about conflict resolution. We're going to be talking about the type of conflict that might arise when you get your first career job. We're going to be graduating soon. We're all leaving, and we're going to be going for our first job interviews to get, hopefully, the first job of a long-lasting career. Some of the issues that can come up is obviously we're so motivated and we want to give back so much to the organization right away that we tend to forget that we're a newbie in the organization. So we need to fit in. We need to get our feet wet, we need to get acquainted with all of the various employees, and from that point on we can really offer the company what we have and what we can deliver.
Elisa, I'm taking my chances on you since you're just out of college, but you're hired.
Okay, I appreciate
Welcome
that.
to the
Thank
team.
you, thank you. I can't wait. Thank you. Ooh, first day on the job. How exciting.
Hi, Elisa.
Oh, hi.
Ladies, this is Elisa and she's now part of our team.
Hi, everyone. How are you guys this morning?
Hi, Elisa. So this is the work area. You can sit at whichever workstation you prefer.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, it's nice here.
You have a new worker.
I like her. What do you think of her?
She's okay.
I like
Shall
how
see what she's wearing?
I like how she dresses.
Hopefully we'll be good friends.
Look, number 7's the highest by far, but we really got to work on number 1. Slack.
Hey, what are you guys doing over here?
A sales forecast.
Oh, hey,
number 10.
have you guys thought about doing a pie chart instead of a bar graph?
Not really.
Or actually even a scattered plot? That's the way.
This is the way we always do it.
But that would
Okay,
be
but
perfect
according to
too.
my Management 489 class, it would be more effective to do a pie chart or maybe even a scattered plot. And this would therefore show the results a little more clearly, or we can all understand better.
I agree. That will be
Yeah, I
less
think so.
time.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think we should do things right if we're gonna, do things at all. So.
Okay. Do you like
Okay,
that
well, yeah,
idea?
let's go ahead and do that,
Yes, we
it's
can
things
try
easier.
that.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, new girl. I just received an email saying that the decision went through.
Okay, great, that's perfect.
Why did you do that? Why did you send all the stuff in already?
Oh, I already knew it was gonna be approved, so don't worry, I got it covered.
But you didn't even check with the director.
I know, but it got approved, right?
I guess.
Okay, then I guess we all win, right?
Okay, team, these are the development expenses that are projected. And over here, we have the consolidated total. As you see in the green, North America is only representing 18.7%. Linda, can you explain to us how you arrived at these numbers?
I've been gathering facts from historical data from our company, and it seems that we've been doing pretty well.
Oh, okay, Linda, I think we need to, actually we need to stop focusing on the history and start looking about the future of the company. As you can see over here, the history clearly at this point is irrelevant. The market has changed. We have new demographics.
But this is how we got our company to be. We have a good product. History has proven itself. You just came out, graduated. You have no real world experience. You don't know what's going on.
What do you know, new girl? Why don't you just go sit down and let me show you how it's done?
Enough, meeting is over. Elisa, we need to talk in my office.
Why are you guys so mad at her? Because she keeps trying to change the way things are done here.
But maybe that's going to help us. It will be less time consuming and we can improve things.
But it's not the way it's been done.
But it's not, I don't like the way that you guys are talking to her. You should approach her and tell her, you know what, we want to have things different.
But she's a new girl. She's coming in like she knows everything. I don't like that.
Okay, I understand.
Okay, I won't disagree with you guys and I'm not going to fight with you, but why don't we bring this to the manager?
At least something will get done.
Yes, we have to talk to them to figure it out.
Okay.
I have an issue I need to talk to you about.
What's the problem exactly?
Well, I have a new employee. She's a recent college graduate, and all the other girls are having issues accepting her onto the team.
So I'm assuming that she's very enthusiastic. She wants to do maybe a lot more than what is demanded from her right now.
Right, and she has a lot of new ideas, and the team is struggling with accepting her ideas, which might not always be right, but she is very outspoken.
So we clearly have a conflict. So what we're going to want to do here is you're going to want to get both parties together in the same room. What you need to make sure of is that the party of 2 or 3 or 4, the individuals who have the conflict, don't gang up on your employee, on your recent college graduate. Another thing we're going to want to focus on is make sure that they really understand that it's a discussion. No one's trying to pinpoint the other person into being wrong. We're trying to find a solution that's going to be accommodating for both sides. So you're saying that this individual who is a recent college graduate has a lot of great ideas. So you're going to want to emphasize the fact to your employees that she has great ideas. Let's listen to them, but let's just keep an open mind. Another thing that we're really going to want to focus on is ensuring that each individual lets the other person speak. So you make sure that one person says their entire story. Once that's done, the other team can say their story, and we can take things from there. Let's see how that works out.
Okay. As you know, the meeting earlier got a little out of hand.
Yeah, I know I did.
Lisa, I know you have a lot of potential, but you also need to listen to your coworkers. They also have good ideas.
I only have good intentions. I'm just trying to put my input out there, what I've learned in school.
Okay, but right now I believe it's best if you take a step back until you get to know them better and they get to know you. We will have an outstanding team. I really believe in them and in you.
Okay. Whatever you think is best, I will do.
Okay. What happened in the meeting? What was that all about?
It's the new girl. She's so inexperienced. She doesn't know what's going on.
She really has some good ideas, but the way that she's approaching to us, I don't think is the most convenient. I think she just wants to change everything, and we're not used to it. We're already used to our system and the way it works. So why do we have to change it?
Linda,
What do you think?
it seems that she doesn't like my historical data that I included into the company.
Did we figure out what the issue was?
Yes, I met with the group,
Okay.
and it turns out that Elisa's coming across as being arrogant because she's so outspoken and she has a lot of ideas. The team is struggling accepting that because they feel that she's new and she shouldn't be voicing her opinion as she does.
Gotcha. Okay, so here's what we want to do now. Now that we have an understanding of what the issue is, you're going to be the mediator, all right? You're going to call a group meeting where both parties are going to come together and discuss what the issue is, all right? Make sure that both parties can really tell their ideas and not be interrupted. You want to get the main point across. What is the issue? The end goal here is for you to be able to have both teams understand, all right, this is the problem, this is how we're going to fix it, and these are the steps that we're going to take to resolve it. All right? I want you to make sure that every single fact, every single issue that comes up from some of your employees needs to be basically backed up with real life examples of something that happened which made them be angry. All right? So let's try that.
Okay, obviously we have conflict and we can't continue working that way. The team has to resolve the conflict. So I'm going to give each one of you the opportunity to talk about what you feel, stick to the facts, and let's start with Brenda.
I really think she's doing a great job by trying to bring new ideas to the workplace, but at the same time, she's not doing it the way that we feel more comfortable with. She's just trying to push us to do it the way that she wants, and she doesn't want to pay attention to us.
Okay, I understand, Brenda.
I think she should have respected my work more because I've been working here and longer than she has.
I think she needs to respect my experience. I've been here for a while. I know what's going on. So we can't just automatically change everything and expect it to work.
I think she shouldn't change our system because we're not used to the way she does it. So we need to work on, like, we have to meet halfway. So we need to keep some of our stuff and bring in her new stuff.
Okay. Everyone should keep in mind I have nothing but the best intentions. I'm trying to bring what I've learned in school and apply it here at the job.
But you can't go everything cookie cutter like school. You have to make alterations for the real life, is what we're trying to tell you.
That's why we hired Elisa, because she has fresh ideas.
what you guys are doing is more of the history side of the way things have
But
been
it's
done.
work.
Hold on, will you let her?
Yeah, I think we need to go with a more modern approach if we want to see more profitable results this year.
As you guys can see, this is a typical situation that some of you might run into upon finding your first job. What was really important is that both teams got their points across, the same thing as you should do if ever you get into conflict of whatever it might be. Now remember, as we've seen previously, conflict happens, you can't really turn it off, but what you have to do is tackle it and find a way to resolve it properly.
Are you willing to learn from their experience and listen to their opinion since they've been with the company for a long time? And then you guys should be willing to hear what she has to bring to the table since she has fresh ideas and I'm sure she can collaborate to your work.
I think that sounds fair. Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I think it's fair too, that we bring both our ideas together and create a new one.
Yeah, I think that should work. So every week before the staff meeting, we'll take a few minutes to discuss what's going on and the progress that we're making as a team.
I agree.
That sounds fair.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Class, keep in mind that in order to resolve conflict, you're going to want to
Keep it simple.
Leave the feelings at home.
Don't interrupt others.
Go straight to the facts.
We want to work together and solve our problems, and thank you guys for listening.